Hi guys. Hey, I'm really sorry about the live issue. I'm unable to get on. My house is a black hole and I am not able to connect for some reason. I've been trying and trying because I really wanted to interact with you guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this quick video. I have primer on already. It is our Glorious. And I am flustered beyond belief. I didn't even say who I was. My name's Regan Fennell, if you don't know me. It's so cool to have everyone here in this big class. I'm so excited to share these little tricks with you guys. So I already have the primer on. I am putting the Touch Pressed Powder on half of my face. The other half, I'm going to show you how I use just the bronzer, which is really cool. But I love this powder. I think Tia kind of reiterated that fact earlier today about how awesome this powder is. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the Beachfront Bronzer. We have 3 shades, basically light, medium, dark, Malibu, Sunset, Hermosa, and Malibu are the 3 colors. This is the medium, this is the Hermosa, and I need my brush. I am using this one. It's the medium shade. As you can see, ours is half and half. It's kind of a half matte, half shimmer kind of deal. And I use the big powder puff brush. You can use any brand you want, really. And what I do is, the side of my face I have nothing on but primer, and I basically just swirl this around in between the two, dust it off, and I'm going to just swirl it on. And the coverage is really good with just the bronzer. Wish I could do my whole face, but I wanted to show you just using the bronzer. And it's really pretty in the summertime. It's really shimmery, which you can't see in here. But the second thing I want to show you is doing a contour with it. I'm going to use the blusher brush and this side, which is kind of more of a matte side. I think it's a little bit darker too, but I'm just going to use this. You can tap it off or blow on it. And you want to start wherever you put your brush. The first time you touch your face with your brush is going to be where the most of the product is going to go. So you don't want to start here and brush it out. You want to start up here and follow the bone in your cheek and go back and forth there. This lighting is fun. You can do around your forehead, under your jaw, and I brush it down just because I don't want a big line. And you can do the side of your nose, and I have another little trick with my little deluxe brush. It's just a little angled soft brush. I'm going into that same side. You put it here and it gives the effect that your lip is fuller. You don't want to go too far down, but a little bit under your bottom lip. And you can go in and refine along your nose too with this small brush. I like to use this in the summertime as a contour instead of our Sculpting Trio. Okay, and then always just blend it in. Okay, another thing you can do, same big brush. I have a little bit of a tan line right here, if you can see that. And I have a dress for convention that I'm going to wear, and it has a spaghetti strap. So what I'm gonna have to do, unless the sun comes out tomorrow while I can be at the pool, is I'm going to kind of fill that in with the bronzer. And it's just nice to have kind of an all-over shimmer on your shoulders if you're wearing a strapless dress or something like that. In the summertime, it looks really pretty out in the sun. And always, always, always blend into your neck, because you don't want a big mask like the picture that I showed you earlier. You don't want that. Okay. I still hate that I'm not live, and it's really bumming me out, but I do want to show you one more thing you can do with the bronzer. I have been using, let me see if I can find it. Our Defiant Cream Shadow. This would look pretty with any gold shimmery type color, but I'm going to use this one. My daughter was in my brushes, and of course I can't find anything. Alright, I have to wing it and use something else because I totally can't find my brush for my cream shadow. It drives me crazy. My daughter takes my stuff. She's 11. Okay, anyway. I just put a little bit of the shimmer cream shadow on my lid. And this would work way better if I had a correct brush and not my concealer brush. And then I'm going to use the bronzer. So basically you could take this bronzer on a trip with you. You could use it as foundation, you could use it as a contour, you could use it as eyeshadow. I hope you guys can see this okay. I hope everyone has a good weekend. I hope it's sunny so I can get my tan lines filled in. I'm going to do this eye a little bit too, just with the bronzer by itself. You can even use the lighter side. It's a little more shimmery. But that gives you a nice summery shimmer. And, I know I keep saying and, if you're not crazy about the shimmer in the bronzer, here's another little trick. You can take your Touch pressed powder or whatever pressed powder you choose, use your big brush and go over it, and that will lighten up those shimmers. It will kind of dull them down a little bit. If you don't like all that shimmer but you like the look of the bronzer color on you, that's what I do sometimes. if I don't want a ton of shimmer. Plus, the pressed powder will give you a little bit more coverage if that's what you're looking for, but also the nice glow from the bronzer. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish. I'm so sorry again that I couldn't have been live. I'm sure whenever I turn this off and upload it, I will be able to go live, and that will suck. But if you have questions, please comment below and I will answer them for you. If there's anything that you saw me using today that you are interested in purchasing, please refer back to the person that invited you to the group. And thank you so much again for watching. See you guys. Have a great weekend.